showed up,
No.
but I had this event
Yes.
scheduled and it's not there.
No, I mean,
Yeah, it had some different title.
was-
That's what you mean, right?
no.
Okay. Okay. Right, because if I go back to the home screen. All right. Hey, if you're already tuning in, thanks for watching
Yes.
us. Make sure we got this
Hi,
going.
everyone.
Hello.
Greetings. All right.
Hi,
should we
Juan.
take it away?
Thank you, Juan.
Thank you for confirming. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our fifth Gimbalabs weekly update. This is Roberto, Julie, and James. Today we want to go through our regular agenda, which includes shout-outs, what we've done this week, which are our next steps, your next steps, maybe some questions from you. Okay, so let's start with the shout-outs. I think James has a lot of greetings this week.
This is the most names we've had to say at once yet. It's getting so exciting in here. Yeah. And this is great because this list is a mix of people's first names and Discord handles. It's just a representation of how we're all getting to know each other. But to Tavo, A, Mablock, Steve L, Lockhart, to Juan, to Farouk. The Kyles even beat the Steves this week with 3 different Kyles. We got OCG and Ja and Aziz, Josh, OK Scallion, and Wooby. All of you, thank you for contributing to the first 2 Gimbalabs initiatives. More on what we're doing there in just a moment, but you know who you are, and we are so grateful for you showing up and dedicating your time and talent to these experiments.
Thank you, guys. We also need to thank you, Juan, and his friends who are a couple of teachers that are thinking to bootstrap some local community hub or center or whatever we name it in the end. It's going to be very fun, and we hope to be able to share all our knowledge on this short trip we've been having these weeks. Also, OCG, thank you for sharing and pushing us every week with your ideas and conversation, and your social network layer that we might incorporate at Gimbalabs network at some point. I don't know if you want to add something about that, James.
It's just really exciting. All the people we meet, the depth of thinking that people are putting in, it's so clear how much people care and how many ideas people are bringing. So OCG, like we talk about high level ideas, but then you're so good at just drilling down to the details as well. He popped into the dev course on Monday night as well and lent a hand when there was a little problem that I couldn't handle, and he did some quick research and got us up to date. Yeah, so team effort all around. And I'll say this one because I want to make sure to name you, Roberto, in this work. So the Lyft wallet team, Kyle, Lissandro, Javier, and none of it's possible without you, man. So I know that Kyle's been leading that work. But I'm so over the moon excited about the role that the Dandelion endpoints are playing and that we're proving that they work. I'm sure you want to say something else about that too.
Thanks.
All right. So what do we do this week?
Okay, this week we've launched a couple of coding on chain sessions. One was Kyle solo playing with Cardano DB and his new shiny .NET library for listening events, from the blockchain through that sync. Through Cardano DB sync inserts, you can listen to those events. The most shiny feature that we've been thinking of is listening to metadata events, but you might want to listen to new blocks or new epochs or whatever. That's going to be fun to build on top of it. And also we had another session with the first steps to integrate staking on Lyft Wallet. That's a lot of work to do. That's gonna be really interesting, and we will be probably doing more than 2 or 3 sessions about that. Also, to ease that work of including new features on Lyft Wallet, we've set a GitHub action to automatically build new pull requests that are made to include new features or fix bug. It automatically builds for Windows, Mac OS, Linux. That way we can just download the DMN, the executables for each platform, and install them and play with the final, hopefully final artifact that you will have on a release.
I'm excited to play with one of those next week in a starter kit, so that'll be fun. And Tavo just subscribed to Coding on Chain. Awesome. Yeah, those are next level stuff going on there. I mentioned by name the folks who have contributed to Gimbalabs initiatives. We launched those this week. It's a 2-week experiment. One of the experiments is about how we can extend people's problem-solving mindsets by watching short video content. We know that this is the way the world consumes a lot of information these days. And our question is, can we really get people thinking deeply about blockchain and its implications through that medium? And then we also launched some tokenomics and incentives research that we're going to be applying directly to the structure we build here at Gimbalabs.
Yeah, and finally, we just developed a MVP for Gimbalabs.com, and we made it like a minimum effort to just put it out there. And James will go show you the page. So basically, we at that point we keep it quite lean and simple. That if people come there, they are quite clear on what is Gimbalabs and what we are doing, and actually how you can start. And this how you can start, we try to be as clear as much as we can, and clustered it in 3 dimensions, or in three starting points, like really for developers or people who just want to get into it, like learning about it. They're just very new to Cardano. Then people that have kind of a knowledge and want to start by tinkering. So that's could be people from a diverse background. For now, we focus really on developers, and that what shows our weekly updates we are presenting, and of course by participating. So that's for people who really may see an opportunity or a problem and really want to solve it or really want to establish something in it. So we are here to provide the resources, facilitating, enabling, empowering everything we can, connecting people to make that happen jointly. And that's actually where we see the most value driving out of this, what we do as Gimbalabs, by really having meaningful conversations and long-lasting relation, and at the end solve problems or identified opportunities to offer to the world. I don't know, Robert or James, if you want to add something at that part. No, okay. Or did you want to say something, James? No, I can tell you say no, but I can't hear you.
Oh, because I'm muted. Look at that.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, I just love the
Don't
last
worry.
thing you said about the long-term nature of this work. We really value relationships and long-term solutions the most, and we're just so happy to see people showing up who think the same way. We invite you to come take a look around this website. You'll see a lot of placeholders for now, but we promise that what we're trying to do with this site is build a place where, as our work continues, there's avenues for it just to live and breathe in this web portal right here. So the one thing I'll show, right, not much on this participate page yet, but I am going to post a link to our Discord here later today. And you can see this is so new, you can't even tell where the links are yet. But I did put a link here to the document that we shared internally via Discord about the Gimbalabs initiatives. So if you want to just see what we shared with the groups, this is exactly what we shared, and there's more of this to come. So this is a nice way for you to learn. And yeah, Discord just said no Discord link. Thibaut just said that. Yeah, so I'll add that right here later today.
Yeah, thank you, James. So as you see, we're gonna deep dive on that, and each stream will have its own character. We are thinking really about how to give you the best experience you can have, and that's also working in the background to deeper understand what is required, what are the needs, what are we missing, what are the challenges of you coming to us, that we just can get better at that and be even more to the detail, what matters most to our community and beyond that, and connecting that. So also this design is just like we set it up to have something like visual here, but in the background we are very eager, we are very close working with Alex and Tom, our design team, totally on board now, on Cardano to our mission. And we just have a plan that they will provide all the design details, elements, colors, logo, and typography. So in the next weeks, month, more to come to that. And yeah, just watch out, and it's going to be better each step we take. And as always, feedback welcome. If it helps you to navigate more easily, or if you think there needs to be added something that would help you.
Awesome. Cool. So what's next? Ooh, we got some exciting ones here.
Yeah, we are thinking having some store where we can play with ADA and Swag. We will be using or reusing some Leaf wallet work probably to make that experience as seamless as possible for anyone holding ADA. Stay tuned. That's all I can say for now.
That's exciting, and of course we are now preparing for the Fund for Catalyst proposal, especially developer ecosystem challenge, and more to come on that. We're working straightforward, trying to upload the proposal starting next week. I think Wednesday will be open, so stay tuned for that. And please, once it's up there, put your comments in, your suggestions, whatever feedback you have is so welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be ready to release the 7th starter kit early next week. It's the 007 starter kit. And we'll share more on that in just a moment. we will also be closing out the first round of Gimbalabs initiatives. So that video library and the tokenomics research that I just described a few minutes ago. It's not too late to get involved in that. If you have some ideas you want to share, find us on Discord and just start asking how to get involved. We'd love to get you in there. Okay. In terms of that 7th starter kit, we are actually going to go back to starter kit number 1 and grab from Discord everybody who posted on the very first Leave Your Mark experience. So if you did starter kit number 1, you know what I'm talking about. But if you didn't, now's your last chance, because during this starter kit, among other things, I'm going to go through there and convert all of those prompts on GitHub into metadata. We're going to post it to the chain. Okay, so more on that one to come. As you all know, the Merry Hard Fork is coming up, and that's the deadline for starter kit number 5, our local spending challenge. So if you've been kind of waiting to go, you know, spend some ADA in your local community, I know the price is skyrocketing right now, but you can get involved and you can really kind of help with that adoption piece. Go out and buy a sandwich with some ADA, see how it goes, see what sort of conversations it starts, and then let us know about that. So far we've got Cole and Juan are going to be getting some kind of special edition token, right? And then finally, we invite you to poke around on the new site that we just showed you, and of course, to get involved on Discord if you're feeling like doing that. What did I miss?
I think that was a good walk around the week.
That's it. And actually, we're getting closer. We promised to keep these under 15 minutes, and they keep ending over 20. But right now, we're at the 17-minute mark, so that feels like a good spot to be.
Good. Good. Trained. So do we have some questions from our 5 viewers? And actually, it's getting more each week. I'm so proud. I mean, each week, one more, I think. Week 5. Great. We are happy for everybody.
You know it, Juan. It's happening.
Okay.
Kimbo. I love it. I'm checking Twitter. I don't know. I'm not really sure how those would come through, right?
Discord table. Yeah, that's it. Thanks. You look in our faces and you just needed to state that. That's empathetic.
It goes without saying, we're so excited to be on this journey with everybody. I'm glad you're here.
Okay.
Should we call it, team?
Yes.
All right. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and we will see you this time next week and probably sooner. Talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.